Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine.
Some people put a lot of things in the yard, like they'll put Santa Claus, they'll put the reindeer, they'll put the elves, they put all sorts of animals dressed up for Christmas. Like their whole lawn is filled with things. They really spend a lot of money on decorating, and it's very
Oh,
nice. Not too many people do it, but there's always a few people who do it, so you get to see it.
w-
Um, there was a snowman. So I said to my husband, well, I want a snowman for our front yard. A snowman doesn't mean we're Christian. I says, it just means winter. He said, no. And
yeah.
then I keep on bugging him. Like I said, what happens if Santa Claus wants to come here? And he said, no, he says he won't come to our door because we have something on our door. It's called a mezuzah. Do you know what that is?
No.
It can be made out of anything. It could be made out of wood. It could be made out of plastic or ceramics. And we're supposed to put one on each door of
Mm-mm.
our house. So I have one on the front door, I have one in my bedroom, one on the office door here. And inside it, there is a paper rolled up. We call it a scroll.
Mm-mm.
And it's got the Ten Commandments on it.
Oh,
Okay. So we have one on our front door. So my husband said, well, Santa Claus won't stop at anybody's house where there's a mezuzah on the door.
yeah. Do you mean Santa Claus never get into a Jewish family? Yeah, got it.
Okay. But I keep on telling him it's Christmas. I live in Canada. I want presents.
Yeah,
Just to
everybody
be
wants
funny.
the present. Yeah.
Yeah, just to be funny. I used to know a lady who did not know how to read.
The Italian lady, right? Italian.
No, 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 no. This lady was French Canadian.
Okay.
Um, if I don't think she's still alive, but if she was, she'd be 100 years or old or more. She was from a little town in Quebec, and she never went to school. They didn't have to go to school then. They worked on their farms or they worked in their parents' stores, and she did not know how to read.
Reading in French or English.
Didn't know how to read either one. She never went to school. 100 years ago, you didn't have to go to school.
Oh yeah,
Okay. And I was a kid when I knew her. Anyways, I'd say to her, how do you go shopping? She'd say she went shopping. She looked at the pictures on the cans. If she wanted vegetables, if there was a can that had pictures of peas, she would buy it. And she said sometimes she bought the wrong food. But that's why she went shopping because she looked at pictures.
yeah.
There's still people here who don't read English, who are Canadian, because I always hear them advertising on the radio for people to come and teach English to them, or not English, to read, for them to read.
Oh, really? Never heard of that. I thought every single Canadian can read English or speak in English. Speak English. No.
Nope,
Oh, okay.
nope. You're learning a lot by being in Canada. You
Oh,
know, you have to see it for yourself. Yeah, I hear them all the time asking for people to teach them how to read.
mm-mm.
Because if they come from little villages or they lived on farms years ago, it wasn't compulsory to go to school. So they don't know how to read. Nowadays, most people do know how to read, but there's still some who don't.
Oh, okay.
Like if you would marry in Canada and stayed in Canada,
Mm-mm.
okay, you would still bring up your children to know about China and to at least speak it.
Okay.
Okay. Especially when they're up to 2 years old. That's when they learn so much. You speak only Chinese to them because my father spoke only Yiddish to me, and that's how I learned it.
Yiddish. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can still speak Yiddish now, right?
Not bad. I never spoke it well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because my mother didn't know it. She only knew English. She was born in Toronto.
Oh, okay.
And my grandmother came here in the 1890s, a long time ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. 200 years.
No, not 200. She was here
More
about
than.
130 years ago. She came to the,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Less than 200. Yeah.
But it sounds very strange. 2 centuries ago.
Yeah.
It's very strange. So she was only 4 years old when she came here.
4 years old.
Yeah,
Okay.
so she was like a Canadian.
Okay.
So, they didn't speak other languages.
Mm-mm.
So my mother only knew English, that's all.
Oh
My father knew lots of English languages.
yeah, 7.
Yeah, about seven or eight. I don't remember.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. No, he was impressive with all the languages because every language he spoke with the correct accent.
Oh, that's not easy.
No, no. He was very, very impressive. And he spoke English like he was Canadian. So
Uh,
he just
I
had a knack for languages.
okay talent.